Hi, my friends. So, we are almost at the end. 3 episodes left. Then we're done with Eizouken. Then I will start on K-On! And on Demon Slayer. So, why is Demon Slayer next? Well, because when I did a Patreon poll a while back and a YouTube one on, I believe, my previous channel, perhaps? I can't remember. Or maybe it was just like last year. Demon Slayer had won. So, I really wanted it to be Haikyuu, but Demon Slayer won, so Demon Slayer is next. Now, what about My Hero Academia? I have no idea if that's still airing, like if this current season is still airing, or if it's done. Ancient Magus Bride Season 2 is still airing, so I can't watch that yet. So, those are shows that I will be getting to, because I will be getting to them, but right now it's going to be K-On! Season 2, as well as Demon Slayer. And in addition to that, I believe I also owe my Patreon supporters a anime movie. And I know exactly which one it's going to be, so Patreon will get the anime movie that they're due by the end of this month. And then the following month, YouTube will get it. So is there anything else to say? No. The only announcement I have is that now that my financials have gotten figured out, and I know for sure everything's all handled, I can finally say for certain that this fall I will be going back to school. So for some of you who watch the channel for a while, you already know I have my bachelor's. I had to go back to school to retake some chemistry. I'm going back to school again. What for now? Am I finally going for my master's? No, because that's been annoying and I'm stuck. So in the fall, I will be taking my GRE just to be able to say I have my GRE done. For those of you who don't know, the GRE, not GED, GRE is like SATs for grad school. So I am going to take that this fall, probably late fall, just to kind of have it done and say, hey, I've got it good to go. Because I just really want to, because I haven't given up on art conservation, but I'm 30 years old. I still live at home. I mean, there's some more pressing personal issues that have led to that. But the point is, I'm 30, I still live at home. I still don't have a career. I work an hourly job. I'm like, no, I'm 30 years old. I should not be working an hourly job at a restaurant, unless that's what I want to do for a living, and it's not. So I'm going back to school for specifically advertising design. Yes, I know advertising design, graphic design, it's a very oversaturated field. I understand that. But I'd rather fight with an oversaturated field than fight with a very niche, bottlenecky field. At least for the time being. And my hope is, as I have to get myself organized in order to properly graduate, which will be a couple years from now. It's only an associate's degree, by the way. In order to properly graduate, I'm hoping it'll also help me get organized on my conservation stuff. Because again, I haven't given up on it, but it just, in terms of immediately getting it, like master school and all that, I just don't have the time right now or ability to. So that was my announcement. I'm going back to school for advertising design. It's going to be an associate's. The cool thing is, because of my previous bachelor's degree, I don't have to take about a handful of classes pretty much. Only like English and some other prerequisites. Not prerequisites, but like extra classes I would have to take that I don't have to take. And then it's only possible because the school that I will be attending has a program that allows you to, it's a technical school, so the tuition is very, very low. And it allows you to go and get your associates for free. Now, it doesn't cover labs or anything like that, but it covers tuition. And they only just expanded it this past year to allow those who are over 25 and who have a previous degree are allowed to go for it. This was something new this year. Or last year, I don't know, but it was very, very new, and I was like, let's do it. So yeah, that was my announcement, but I wanted to make sure the financials were done and everything was signed, sealed, delivered before I made that announcement, so there we go. So in terms of Eizouken, I was right. We are dealing with the third act, the final act of the show. We started with Act 1, establishing the club, getting them a budget. That finished with them getting a budget. Act 2 concluded with them presenting their little student film in front of the school and parents and other people as well. Act 3, beyond the school. So our Kanamori, our producer, actually didn't blackmail anybody, but because money was taken from her by the student council, she has to find other means. And She's right. The best way to do that is to go outside of the school. Now, they have way more time to get this project done than their previous one. Their previous one was a little short clip, kind of partially done, as well as, live voiced. Well, now it's bigger. They have more time, but it's also a bigger project. It has to meet a certain time requirement. It has to meet probably other requirements as well. And they have a lot of work to do. But some epiphanies took place last episode. And now we're on the home stretch. We're dealing near the end, or we're entering the home stretch. We have 3 more episodes left, and then we're done. Let me know if there's any. I thought I saw something, but I wasn't sure if there's any like little shorts or like mini-sodes that I can react to, like I did with K-On! And Yuron. I reacted to those mini-sodes. Go check those out. But yeah, let me know if there's any mini-sodes. Without further ado, on YouTube, there's no sound, partial image. Keeps the copyright kaiju mostly at bay. Without further ado, let's dive in. Pressing play. Loud, 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 loud. So something that Adira Tsukasa had is an epiphany about performance. She didn't realize that's what she was really doing. Oh, they're listening to a group. Very experimentally. Interesting. What was that tan for? More fun. Oh. Watch the tan lines? They need money. Mizuzaki. For now it is, yeah. Oh, interesting. Oh, that's amazing! That's cool! This guy's got some great ideas. That's awesome. Interesting. I like that. It's like a carrot, like kind of like, this or this. Yeah, we need this story before we have the music. A dance scene? I guess a celebration that they won. Maybe. She has no story yet. Why are they saying like gangsters? Kind of money? Hmm. Oh, I was gonna say, how did they find out about that? Oh, they would know about that because of the fact that the noodle shop guy is advertising and other stuff like that. I thought this was going to become a problem. I was like, the school might not like them trying to do stuff outside of the school. But at the same time, Kanamori has done everything by the book. She's working with the, what do they call it? Chamber of Commerce. she's working with a reputable businessman. So this is gonna come back on the. They're gonna do it. They'll be just fine. But I don't know if hot coals report on the heads of the student council who have hated Eizouken since they did their presentation. Or hate Eizouken since the kind of called them out for some stuff and other things as well. Because again, it might come back to the whole anime versus films thing, but kind of more so everything by the book, and the Chamber of Commerce kind of overpowers the school, but we'll see how it plays out. Mm. Why are they so far away? Mm. Mm. Did the school do this or the student council bring this? Mm. That's an insult. But it's not. It's only those three. Oh well, the other students involved too. That's the point. Oh, I was thinking that answer. Hmm. Sometimes, yeah. Very few people take those extracurricular activities and use them to actually further their professional world. Mm, that's if they win, actually. At least they're figuring stuff out. They still need a story. Kanamori is up to something. She's got plans. Oh, she's so tired, little pumpkin. Oh wow, a lot of people showed up. Students too. Or at least they're looking at the stuff. Oh gosh, they're falling asleep. Wow. Oh, she's getting body movement for the dance scene. Oh, mm-hmm. Oh, I like how there's a heart. Yeah. Wow. Nice, yeah. Oh, why is she... Oh, jeez, I wonder who she's designed after right here. This clearly... It's Hayao Miyazaki, right? Clearly, that's supposed to be who she is there. Hmm. Oh, nice. A plane on what we sail with the plane. Hmm. Mm. Oh, she's getting overwhelmed. Ugh, she's overwhelmed, just heated. This is all voice animated again. That's her snoring? She does kind of look like a cop. Well, duh. My mom's experienced that, and I have too, a couple times. Hmm. Never napped before. Go for you, kid. Oh, that's so cute that they're hanging out with her. Kind more is there and not liking it. Sound hunting. Oh, that's cool. Nice. Oh my gosh, what a camera reference right there. Mmm. Into the fall. Look at her clothes. Again, she hates wearing those glasses. Are they glasses or reading glasses? Oh, but Owl City has done that. He's done, like, for his songs, he's done sound hunting to incorporate when he did that soundtrack special a handful of years ago. Like a soundtrack for a historical event once a month. It was really cool. But he used real sounds that they had recorded. It was really awesome. It was fun to see them, like, hang out outside of school. Oh, I like the simplicity there, the way it's like a still frame. A couple of movements. Freaking Akira reference. Again, a couple of little movements, things like that, but we all got still frames. Saves money. I have a feeling this is a reference to something as well, maybe a game or something here. Oh, what's that? Wow. This place is so cool. Again, this whole town was this big plant that a lot of it was abandoned. Wheels gone. Oh yeah, little cafe there. It used to be a cafe too. That's so cool. Mm-hmm. Almost. I mean, it had a cafe. It had a cafeteria. Maybe. That's awesome. What does it have to do with the movie you're doing? Yeah, pretty much. This has nothing to do with your movie. Hmm? Hmm. It makes sense that it was. Will you focus? I think. Well, I think she is starting to focus, kind of, maybe in her own way. She is. What does this have to do with your movie? Hmm. Fine, did it? Ooh, must be a rare occurrence. Sounds like a siren almost. That's a really intense clock. It rings through the water. Was it 3 o'clock? 3 o'clock in the afternoon? That happens, unfortunately. That's why I talk about the importance of digitizing movies and sounds and kind of working on them because you will lose it. Because it's still, the kill is still running, it's still tick-tocking. That was ridiculous. Oh, I'm talking about digitization. But who's the president? Hmm. There's a few. I feel like we're getting a weird kindred of souls kind of moment here. Hmm. They are. And sometimes you learn that the hard way. Did she make that? Oh my gosh, they even yanked the secretary into this. Hmm. It's rotating something. That's really clever what she made. Kind of really jumped into the metaphysical there. I was just thinking it was like, a well drill or something. We went straight into the metaphysical. Alright. Hmm. Kind of like wind chimes. Cool. Again, manipulating those 3 rings into something a lot more. Really dragging out this visual. It's kind of cool. They really dragged out that scene in that moment, didn't they? Guess they really wanted the sound to speak for itself. Yeah. That's hilarious. She's so annoyed with her. I would be too. So like, you jerk! We have a job to do! What does this have to do with anything? We wasted so much time. Kind of funny. The good thing about them being friends is kind of more is able to go pop, 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 pop. Alright, what a great episode. This was so cool. Okay, so Okay, so we're dealing with a conflict here, and kind of more figuring out how to get through the conflict of being students, being a part of this thing. Maybe they'll do a good job. Maybe they'll win some money. Maybe not. But they have kind of a surface level conflict that they're going to need to work through. They're also dealing with a concept level conflict of Azukasa not getting her freaking work done, and we don't know who they're fighting. Like, if you don't have this story, you don't know where you're going. And it's even more difficult with anime because, unfortunately, and I'm sure we've experienced this, movies that are TV shows even more so, that don't know where they're going. And so you watch episodes that end up contradicting themselves, maybe within a season or a couple seasons, or moments where it's just like, you had no idea what you were doing, and so there's these crazy out of left wing kind of experiences, out of left field experiences or moments. And so you're going to deal with that. But it's even harder with anime because everything has to be done in order for it to be properly animated. Now, some say that when Hayao Miyazaki, which was a reference to him there, does his work, he doesn't know where the story's going. However, he eventually figures out where the story is going, and then it gets animated, I'm sure. I actually haven't watched too much behind the scenes of how he works, but the idea is he just writes it naturally, it flows organically, we reach the end, and then they can animate to it in terms of storyboard and stuff. Otherwise, you're going to be like this, stuck, doing piecemeal stuff, and you're going to get... I mean, it's going to work to some degree. I'm sure you can get away with that to some level, but eventually you need to get your stuff together and figure out, hey, I don't know, whatever. Let's go into the review, shall we? So we've reached 2 more episodes left of Eizouken. It's not lately, but I have fallen a bit more behind on some other stuff. In particular, I believe, let me look at the calendar, some music video stuff. So we're almost done Eizouken. Again, the hope is to be done it by the end of, what's what I'm looking for? By June, and then July we'll be starting fresh with Demon Slayer. We'll be starting fresh with K-On! So again, we do have, but in terms of Patreon, there is some things that I need to catch up on. So today's the 21st. In a couple weeks, unless something very serious happens or something goes on, I will be seeing Twice in concert. And NF a couple weeks after that, my sister and I. So I'm very excited for that. So I need to play catch up and get these music video reactions recorded and finished for Patreon. In particular, not only the NF ones, but also the Twice ones. I think I'm very behind on NF. So, is there anything else to really add about this particular anime? No, it's fun, it's hilarious, it's animated. There's, I'm sure, not only the Akira reference, which I never watched the movie, but I know the reference. But I'm sure there's other references that I completely missed. But we get to see, I said but so many times. We get to see this episode, sound hunting, and a brief mention of how sound clips degrade. And so I know that my mom has on either Tubi or Freevee, she's watched films that they'll be posted, but sometimes sometimes the sound clip is completely lost or it's degraded beyond repair, and so you can't really get to hear anything because again, sound's recorded separately from video. I know that our cameras can do both, but I have a microphone recording my voice. Now, my camera has a microphone, but it's not that great. I'm sure I could learn to, purchase a microphone and attach it to improve the sound over time. Especially if I want to take the camera and film it. Use it to film, not just take pictures. And on my own. Now, the cool thing is, not this semester, but with advertising design, eventually I will have to take a photography class. Which I'm actually very excited about in the spring. Probably when I take one. So I'm very excited about that because I want to be able to know how to really, really use my camera and really use it in a very kind of fun way. Nope, that is it. Again, thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for your patience. I know it can be frustrating with the whole falling behind on anime and Eizouken and just all that jazz, but we're slowly going to be catching up. And like I said, when July hits, we'll be starting fresh with Demon Slayer and K-On! Season 2. We'll be finishing out June with Eizouken. And anything beyond that? Nope, that's it. Again, thank you so much for watching. Like, comment, subscribe, share with your friends, share with your enemies, and I'll see you next time.